Hey everyone, Garrett here today with Mr. Terry and Mr. Brandon, coming to you on this fine Thursday night. Thank you for tuning in. Let's hop in the chat here and see. Oh, we got some people already in the chat who have been patiently waiting. Thank you so much. We have Fernando. Oh, he's quick with the questions. First guy to get a question in.
Oh, wow.
We'll be getting the questions in just 1 second. But we have Sullivan's tuning in from Scotland. Canadian Penny has been doing a good job in the comments section. Mm-hmm. He's been helping out there, answering people's questions and that kind of thing. Super Dave in Brisbane. Ooh, no more cyclone. I didn't know they had a cyclone. BD, of course, in Southern Ontario. KMX in Calgary. We got a lot of Canadians in the chat today.
2 Calgarys in a row.
2 Calgarys, actually, and Austin, Texas. We'll see who else is tuning in also, and Firearms USA from Missouri.
Yeah.
Great to see you guys, of course, in the chat.
Familiar faces.
Yeah, we got a good show today. We got a nice lineup of topics that I want to go over, so you definitely want to stick around until the end. But before we get into all of the special updates, we're going to remind everyone to hit the like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. If you're here, you should be subscribed to the channel. That's just a fact. And it costs you $0, absolutely free. So why not? Just hit the subscribe button and you're going to get lots of lovely images of me and Terry sent straight to your eye holes. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of go over what we're going to talk about today, just so you guys have an idea. So I know Godzilla is a popular topic, so we're definitely going to go over some Godzilla news, show some Godzilla sneak peeks.
Gojira.
I also want to show off something from the Fall/Winter 25 collection, which is one of my personal favorites from that collection, so you're definitely going to want to see that. We have a 40-ounce update, which is very good, and we're going to show off something else that you haven't seen, probably. Brandon already teased it, but...
Where is it?
It's right over there.
Okay.
Some 40-ounce news and a new 40-ounce item. And then a new sample. I'm not going to give too much away, but we've been talking about it for the last 5 years. It's been in the works for 5 years. I'm claiming all of the credit the credit on this one.
All the credit.
Bezad tried to take the credit. He tried to. He said it was his idea. It was not true.
Now I don't know what you're talking about.
You'll find out.
Okay.
You'll find out at the end of the episode. And then, of course, we have a cool snack time as well. Terry brought something in special. I've never had it before. Mm-hmm. Brandon has had it, but I don't think he's had this specific one.
It looks gross.
I know he's not looking for it.
Yeah, so I'm fingers crossed that I like it. I'm hoping I like it, because then, that would be great.
Yeah, spoiler is it's only a little expired.
Oh.
Just a little bit.
Only a little. Look,
just a little bit.
It's not going to matter.
So anyways... thanks everyone else who's tuning in here. Oh, lots more guys. We got Claude Jean, CS Chicken, Thomas. Thanks guys for tuning in. So I'll show off what I'm drinking today in the spirit of today's. Get it? Spirit of today's. I am drinking the Godzilla whiskey.
Gojira.
This is a cool Amahagan edition Godzilla blend. They don't say which distilleries it's a blend of, but it's definitely got some Isla scotch in there because it is quite smoky. It does taste like what Godzilla would taste like if he was a scotch.
I'm just going to say you put a bit of a dent in that bottle already.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
Well, because we drank it over several of these streams, I think. It's nice.
Good news
it's really
is
not bad.
We'll be returning back to the homeland very soon, so we can pick up another one of these lovely bottles. Maybe a different one if we can find it.
Yes, mid-April we'll be back.
Yeah, that's right. I was on the Duolingo just now, brushing up.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, brushing up the skills.
Nihongo muzukashi desu.
Yeah, getting the Nihongo all back ready to go.
Japanese language is hard.
I was wondering, if I got on the airplane, 13-hour plane ride, and I just did Duolingo the whole time.
It'll help you, but
how much I could learn by the time I step off the airplane.
Learn a few phrases.
A lot of Adderall, maybe.
You want to hear a great phrase that I learned?
All right, let's hear it.
Everyone knows the brand Capital, and back in the day, they came out with a little book. I wish I still had it. It must be somewhere. for 500 yen, it was a denim translation book. And it was all these different denim phrases translated. It was like, atari suge na, like, whoa, sick fades. Like,
Yeah.
atari means like the fading process.
That's
Sugoi,
cool.
suge, it means amazing. Anyway, the funniest one was, fasuna ni chinchin ga hasamata, which means my penis got stuck in the zipper. And whenever you said that, and then, oh, yeah, and then you say, itai! Gomenasai, it hurts, I'm sorry. Jodan desu, it was just a joke.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. And then they say, oh, hopefully, they say, omoshiroi, which means very interesting or entertaining.
Yeah, like, yeah, something there.
I feel like the word you use the most when we are in Japan and speaking about denim is unsanfrized in denim.
Like, what, kibata?
Kibata. You're like, kibata? Kibata? And they're like,
Kibata desu ka? Is it,
That would be
is
really
it,
useful.
Is
like
it
a
loop
denim
state?
phrase book.
Yeah. I'm sure it exists, a denim phrase, or we could look it up.
Yeah. I mean, well, we could make one, but that's what Capital had. They made a sort of little small book, and it was just 500 yen, which is now like $3 American. What a deal!
Oh, didn't you hear Capital got sold, I think?
Yeah, LVMH, right? I believe bought them.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's kind of sad, but what can you do? Well, we are still independent, so thank you for all your support, everyone.
Yeah, we're keeping LVMH at the door.
Yeah. Okay, let's hop in the chat real quick. We'll answer a few questions. I'm going to scroll back up to Fernando because he was patiently waiting in the chat. And he says, when is the Forever Black jean dropping? If you can tell me. I've been waiting for one. I do. Let me get out my schedule.
Oh, I thought you had the actual jean here.
I do. I do have one. It's underneath that one.
Oh.
It's ready to roll.
Once we're talking about it, might as well show it again.
I'll bring out my... Yeah, I'm gonna cover this.
Yeah.
Secrets, yeah.
Secrets.
Secrets.
The
Secret
Hong Kong Jockey Club calendar, which is has all the dates. So I've planned it for April 25th, but this is subject to change, of course. This is just based on our production schedule and everything.
All right.
When I think it's gonna get in, and when I am hoping to release it. So
End April.
end of April.
Looks nice, classy.
It's real. It's. I mean, I've been wearing a lot of black recently, so this one could easily fit in my rotation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially if you're like one of those office guys. You need something that stays black, stays classy.
You stay classy, San Diego.
Exactly. Okay, let's scroll down here and see if there's... What are the next questions? Can you give me more detail on the patinas I can expect from the crew Fox Fiber, denim, and jackets, fading like indigo to reveal the brown Fox Fiber? So basically the Fox Fiber, as you wash it and as you... Yeah, mainly as you wash it, will darken up a little bit on the inside. And then as you wear them, if you rip through the outside... the warp yarns, then you'll see the weft coming through.
Yeah. Whenever you get abrasions, with at the top of your pocket there, where at the
Like
thicker
at
parts,
knees and stuff.
at the center back yoke perhaps. So wherever you see those, exactly at the knee, very often, depending on how hard you work, when you get a little bit of rip throughs, then the brown starts coming through. But of course, denim fades because the warp has a core to it. I mean, this is not an indigo denim. You're talking about the ecru, but. You'll see the brown poke through as you get abrasions.
So it's probably going to actually, I would say it won't fade as much on the outside. It'll pick up a patina.
Yeah, but that's the thing is that also those white jeans, like if you don't wash them that much, they get a little dirty-ish and like it kind of like blends in there. So I like how white or off-white jeans fade or age.
Okay, Super Dave's got an interesting question. Would you consider an option to include offcuts of your fabric for, say, $5 for future repairs? Surely there'd be a large amount of offcuts. So, Super Dave, we already offer free fabric for repairs. So generally, if you need some scrap fabric for a repair, send us an email and we can mail you some. And you don't get to choose what it is. Like I'll try to you can tell me what jean you have, and I'll try to kind of match it depending.
If we have the exact same, if we have a little bit left over, we'll give you the exact same fabric. If not, we'll give you something similar. But also, when you ask for hem, don't we include the little?
We do.
So when you get your jeans hemmed, we always send the piece that has been cut off. We stuff it in the pocket there. So if you hold on to that, if you ever need a patch on the knee or whatever, or anything in the future, then you will have the exact same denim in your possession.
But maybe they don't, maybe Super Dave doesn't get his.
Maybe
he's 5'7".
Maybe he's tall and he doesn't get hemmed.
Yeah.
So if you need some fabric, send us an email, info@tatinyoko.com, and we can help you out with that. Peter says, are the Linen Cat Easy shirts going to be restocked, or is that a one-off? Speaking of which, let's head over to the website real quick.
Isn't there one on the table in the other room?
So
we wanted to show off, but
yeah, today we released the Linen Cats, the Dobby Patchwork Aloha shirt, and the Waikiki Waves Green, as well as all the Wonder Looper, the ESL, and some restocks on the double heavyweight tees. But the Linen Cats sold out.
they walked out the door.
is that right?
Fast.
Okay.
So these are gone. Gone.
Everybody likes the cat stuff. Every time we do cats, people like it.
Yeah. Terry even wanted one, and I don't think he's going to get one.
I stumbled a bit. I'm like, yeah, it's still ooming out. I really want the cat one, and I also really wanted the ELS crew. I lost both of them. I lost both of them, so they're both gone. The cat will be the one that got away. I think the cat print's adorable. I actually went a little trivia there. I actually measured the fabric to see how unique the pattern was. It's nearly 30 centimeters by 30 centimeters of unique, non-repeating fabric. So
I think that the New York store sold out, but maybe give them a call tomorrow morning and just double check.
It could also be available at some other
yeah,
stores.
some other retailers are definitely going to get it. I don't have a list. I could, if you want to email me, I can check tomorrow and tell you all the retailers who will be getting it. And then we do have the camp color, the ladies version coming. It's not, we just finished production on it, so it's not yet on the website, but it is coming soon.
Yeah, if you don't have a very long torso, a man could wear the women's version for sure as well.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I was really happy with the sales on that because it was probably one of my favorite shirts from the collection. It's just so cool.
Someone asked a question here before that we skipped. Oh, if you go up a little. Oh, here. Mike Drop 37 said, at what denim weight would you consider going up a size? I don't think that it goes by denim weight. Like, all of our denim is sanforized, so it doesn't necessarily matter. You shouldn't get something that's too baggy if it's going to bother you. Now, you can size up for something heavier if that's the way you like to roll, but I wouldn't say that we have like a rule for that. I think that you got to have it generally I recommend you wear it snug because it's going to stretch out a little bit over time, and our sanforized denim doesn't really shrink too much. So I don't think that it should be dependent on the weight. However, if you're a guy who's like, oh, this is heavier, so I should want it more relaxed, if that makes sense to you, then go ahead and size up for comfort.
Personally, I find like the elephants are a little bit bigger sized, which is on purpose. And I like them a little bit on the looser side. Actually, in general, just a little bit looser. But having it a little bit looser on the elephant, like the 20 ounce and above, is definitely something I would recommend. You don't want to be tight in the 20 ounce. You're going to have a bad time. Okay, Brandon.
The knives, we have the denim knives. And are these the samples? These are the samples right here to remind everyone. But the denim knives are done. And they're going to be amazing. It looks like faked. It almost looks like it's a print. However, when you go closer, you can see that they're not even lined up perfectly. So all the layers are real, and we can show you how we prepare it and everything like that. And what's really cool is that this is the first selvage version that I've ever seen. So that's pretty damn neat. The knives are all done. They're in Japan. And they're about to ship them to us. So we should have them really, really soon. They will be released in either this month if there's time, or if not, in April. So this month or April. The pricing I actually haven't confirmed yet, so hold on. Maybe next Thursday we can announce the pricing on that.
Quick question to follow up on that. What is the steel on the blade? What type of metal?
This is VG10 steel we chose.
VG10.
Yeah, which is the better steel. There's like regular blue steel, and this is the VG10. Can you see it?
It does say VG10, yeah.
Garrett, you're better at this. Oh, there you go. Boom. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's going to stay very sharp and be somewhat resistant to rust. But don't leave it in the ocean.
Yeah. Hattori Hanzo.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay. Any update on the Asagi Sashiko work shirt? No update on that one yet.
I think we're waiting for the. I think we're waiting for the fabric.
Yeah, still waiting.
I think the fabric was just a little bit late on that, and we're kind of there's nothing you can do on these very special fabrics. Like we just wait for it to come in. Like these are made on old machines. That's natural indigo dyed or real indigo dyed. So we just gotta wait. These are artisanal fabrics, and unfortunately, we're at the mercy of the maker. But yeah, when that one comes in, it's gonna be fucking sick.
Good question.
We have one
Someone
around.
said, how long is the blade
I think
length?
6 centimeters.
6
I'm
centimeters?
not 100%. I think so.
I have my Naked and Famous branded.
Let's measure it right now.
Measure it right now.
Trust me, it's average.
I've been told this a lot. Yeah, the blade length, if you measure from the top to blade, is like 6
7.
centimeters, and the bottom one is like 7, so it has a little bit of a taper.
But this is like less than 3 inches, no? It's pretty small in my opinion.
Yeah, I think it's definitely less than 3 inches, so I think if you have like a 3-inch restriction...
I feel like my knife is a pretty standard length knife.
Yeah, the Benchmade there.
And you can see it's smaller, so...
Yeah, these are not meant to be...
They're not a big tool knife. It's a
little
small
standard
pocket knife.
Yeah, it's not too intimidating, and it can kind of even fit in a coin pocket sometimes, which is nice.
Yeah, if you got a big coin pocket.
More questions?
Or a deep point.
More
I
questions.
think we can answer one more question,
Okay.
and then I want to get into the news. This is a good question. Senpai Edgelord, great name, by the way.
Yeah.
He said, is there a reason why some of the fits actually change in size, like the same fit and same tag size, but one would be slightly smaller than the other? Notice when the sizing for the night sky.
We do our best to be as consistent as possible, but these are cotton fabrics that we're sewing up. They move around a little bit, and each fit will always have a little bit of variance depending on the fabric, and that's just the way it is. There's no brand that has perfect, exact super sizing for every size, for every fit, for every edition. There's just too many factors that go into it. So we do our best, but there's always going to be a little bit of sewing variance.
Even the humidity when they cut and sew the jeans changes a little bit. Like it's every little thing adds up. How much you pull on the fabric as it goes through the sewing machine, the waistband. There's a lot that happens. And because I tell people also, like, we use such a wide gamut of fabrics.
That's the thing as well.
Is
that our machines, we do adjust each time, but sometimes we make 20-ounce denim, sometimes we make 8-ounce denim, sometimes we make 12-ounce, sometimes we make 16-ounce, sometimes we do stretch denim, sometimes we do loose weave, sometimes we do tighter weave. So it's very difficult to set the machines each time for exactly the different denim. So we do our best, and I think over 17 years we've done a pretty good job. But of course there will always be variance.
Okay, last question before we get into what we want to talk about. Monkey C says, will you have the strong guy fit in Forever Black? I believe yes. I think we added it. Pretty sure we added it.
That's you up to answer. I don't remember off by heart.
I don't know. You start, and I'm gonna double check that. I'm gonna check the line sheet.
Okay. So we're starting with. Oh, so are we starting with shirts, Gareth, or Godzilla?
We already talked about shirts.
Oh, we already talked about shirts, guys. So let's talk about Godzilla.
Oh.
So then here we go. We thank you, Terry.
Yeah, there you go.
We have some news then. And I will show a piece of the fabric from one of the Godzilla jeans. So as you know, there's a few different ones. There's the 1954 Godzilla. There's the King Ghidorah Mecha Godzilla. There's the Shin Godzilla.
Should we go through our slideshow first, just to?
Sure.
Terry's gonna take the wheel here.
Right,
So
I'm burning.
Going to our slideshow.
So I organized all of the different Godzillas in order, so we could talk about them, because I'm going to be honest, I haven't seen all the Godzilla movies.
There's a lot.
There's a lot of them.
There's a lot.
And so I had to do a little bit of my research. I was familiar with some of the Godzillas, of course, from before, but I wanted to kind of refresh myself and make sure I knew about all of the Godzillas. And I figured that probably some of you out there, it might have been a while since you've watched the movies. You know, a lot of them came out in, for me, the 90s, the ones that I saw growing up. But there's a lot of them, so I wanted to kind of go through them and break down which Godzilla is specific to which gene, and then which movie you can watch. So if you're interested in one specific gene or one specific Godzilla, you can go watch the movie, rewatch the movie, and then you're going to be kind of primed for that specific gene.
All right. So we have all of our Godzillas and all of our movie posters, plus a little bit of IMDb information to kind of get you guys set up and like
Do it,
appetize over here. So we're gonna start off here right at the beginning. This is the original Godzilla here. It really has that kind of a classic movie poster. So we're gonna scroll over. I think we have a still.
Ooh.
We got a still from the film itself there.
Which was in black and white, as you can see.
Yeah, looking kind of impressive.
Got that film grain too on it.
It definitely does have
It's
some
beautiful.
film grain up that comes over. And here are the deets on IMDb there. So the Godzilla, you can see 1954, hour and a half there, tagged with epic kaiju. So
That's right.
Yes.
That's
kind
right.
of cool, yeah.
I like
So
that.
definitely be able to find that one over there. So this is kind of, yes, this is the OG Godzilla as we have it over here.
So
Okay.
next,
Are we going over this all before I show this?
yeah,
then?
before.
Yeah, we're gonna
I just
pump
want to
them
give
up.
people
Yeah, no,
a
it's perfect.
primer.
Do it. Do it.
Okay, so next up we have the Godzilla King Ghidorah from 1964. So this one is a little bit different because we have Godzilla versus King Ghidorah, which has the 3 heads on it. It was interesting. I did a lot of research, so this is actually inspired by like a different Japanese legend.
Kaiju. Oh, legend.
Yeah, but I just wanted to show some screenshots
Oh,
here.
that's so beautiful.
Very cool, right? It's actually in color, but it's like a very kind of basic
Yeah.
color. So here it is, Ghidorah, the 3-headed monster from 1964. If that's what you're interested in, definitely go watch that movie. Next up, we have my favorite from 1974, Mecha Godzilla. Oh wait, is this in the wrong order, Terry?
Yeah, it's the wrong order. This is burning.
Womp womp. Terry made a mistake.
yeah.
Okay. So now we're gonna fast forward then to 1995.
I'm sorry.
This is Godzilla versus Destroya, or the Burning Godzilla. So up here we got the Burning Godzilla and the Destroya guy. He's kind of almost the scariest, I think,
Yeah.
of all of the. It looks. I don't know.
He looks more alien-y,
I
like
wouldn't
Alien
wanna touch
Predator
it.
at times.
Yeah. So here's a
Oh,
picture
yeah.
of the burning Godzilla. And so this Godzilla, the reason he's burning is because apparently he's having a meltdown on the inside of his body. He's got so much radiation going on that he's just burning up, and so he's glowing with this red heat from the inside. Honestly, doesn't look very comfortable.
Nuclear, baby.
Yeah, so this is the movie Godzilla versus Destoroyah.
Destoroyah.
Yeah. Is that how you say it? Destoroyah.
Destoroyah.
Yeah.
Roya.
Okay, so I think next we're going back to 1974 to my favorite. Partially, I'm biased because of the pinball game.
Right.
There's the Mecha Godzilla
So
pinball,
cool.
which I love playing. And so I have a soft spot in my heart for Mecha Godzilla. Also, he kind of seems like a knight in shining armor, but Godzilla version, which I love.
Here it says Mecha Gojira.
Yeah, Gojira is like the original name for Godzilla. So we got some screen caps here.
Oh, he looks so cool.
It looks so cool. Like robot Godzilla. And then there's this other character in the movie that he faces off against.
Yeah, it takes care of. I love those like nostril cannons.
Yeah, exactly. That's where the smoke comes out,
We're
obviously.
gonna have to buy some Godzilla toys this time, by the way.
Oh, yeah. You better bring some extra suitcases.
I think what we should probably do is buy one Godzilla, because there's a Godzilla store. And,
Okay.
And not only that,
It's going to be so
but
expensive.
I found you an Airbnb
Yeah.
in Nakano.
Yeah.
So you're right next to Nakano Broadway,
Oh, great.
which is my favorite store. Nakano Broadway is a whole like shopping complex,
Yeah.
but in it they have like basically all my favorite stores, and they have a Godzilla store where they just have Godzilla stuff. The whole store is only Godzilla.
All right, we'll fire. We'll get.
I
our
mean,
Lawsons
maybe
and-
not only Godzilla. They have other shit too usually, but it's
This is going to
so
be an
much
expensive
Godzilla.
trip. There's something else I need you to get while we're there. I'm not going to say it on here.
Okay,
but
okay.
There's some other shopping list stuff we need to buy.
some secret items.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
secret items. This is going to be an expensive
I always
trip.
bring an extra suitcase, Garrett.
Yeah, okay. All right, so we have Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla in 1974. Next up, we have the Shin Godzilla, which is from 2016. Is it the most recent one? Or almost most recent?
Look at his little arms.
But this is the biggest Godzilla. He has the smallest arms, you're right. But he's the tallest Godzilla of them all. Pretty scary. He's got that
purple laser action.
laser, and when he's real angry, he shoots... Oh, wait. Look how big he is.
Yeah.
Like, he makes all the other Godzillas look small. I think he was 115 meters tall or something.
Doesn't fit on the screen.
Yeah, so big. But just look how these tiny people
So
run
big.
through. It's so big. It's huge.
Biggest ever.
Biggest ever Godzilla. This Godzilla also You didn't include all the pictures, Terry. There's one where he shoots purple lasers out of his back.
That's right.
This is 2016 Shin Godzilla. So if you want to check out the Shin Godzilla, watch that movie. My friend actually just tried to force me to watch this movie, but then I didn't. Because the first part is a little bit dry, I will say. It's a little bit political.
Definitely go watch the old ones.
But yeah, go watch the old ones. I need to refresh myself and go rewatch them as well. And get stoked on Godzilla. So,
all right.
Now that we've primed you with all this Godzilla knowledge.
All right, so for the 1954, since the film was in black and white, and since he's kind of not the biggest Godzilla, he's kind of like a medium Godzilla. We're going with like a medium weight, a 15 ounce. And he has that bumpy, scaly skin. So we went with a slubby denim. We went with black and white. So you got black on the warp, white on the weft, and a black and white.
Don't touch
and a black and white selvage edge. Look at the texture, though. Look at the slubby, beautiful texture. I mean, wow. Look how much coming up on.
Show the
on
back
now.
too, just over here.
On that website there.
Yeah.
Look
at the flaminess. You can see it through the back.
Yeah, black and white, 15 ounce. But I'm so impressed with the texture. When I saw it for the first time, I was just like, oh shit, we did good on these. So, even if you don't care about Godzilla, honestly, we have not done a slubby black that is this beautiful. Of course, we have the Shinigami, which I'm wearing right now, which is black by black. And you get the slub texture, but you don't see the slub as much. When you go black by white, you really see it. It's lighting up the camera right now. Look at that. It looks alive. Maybe it's just our monitor.
It's like the aliasing.
Yeah. Anyway.
Like a Mori kind of
and the black and white selvage edge. If we can get that again.
So is it like a pure black on the selvage ID?
It's so here you can see
dark black?
it's white, black, white.
We haven't done that in
no, we haven't.
ever.
No, we haven't done that
totally
in maybe ever either. So yep, that's a monochrome denim, and that is one. It'll be a pretty fun one. We have other fun details that will be plopped in there, but
is that 15 ounces ish?
This one is about 15 ounce.
All right, so there you go. There's your first teaser. Let's you know what? Let's do a little side by side for the people, so they can see the patch with it.
Imagine.
Matt Frank is the artist, and now my hands are getting in the way. Oh.
There you go. That looks badass.
Yeah, it looks
That's
cool.
gonna be sick.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. That's gonna be a good one. This will be a crowd favorite for sure. Also because it's so simple, anyone can wear it. There's no colors. There's no this and that. Black. It's the whole thing is gonna be black and white, so easy peasy.
All right, so there you go, people. You've been asking for the Godzilla updates. There's a little
teaser,
a little drip for your mouth.
Yeah.
A little flavor. I'm excited. I'm really excited for the Godzilla collaboration. I mean, I feel like I say I'm excited for every collaboration because I am, but this one's legit.
I've seen the samples. I already know which one I want. I'm kind of
which one are you wanting?
It's going to be the Shin Godzilla.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
It's gonna be sick. That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm leaning towards Mecha Godzilla, but I don't know. We'll see.
Hot take for me. I think this will be my favorite one.
This will be your favorite.
I don't know. I've just been wearing black a lot, and a textured black just sounds perfect to me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's pop over in the chat and see if we missed Gojira. Yes.
Gojira.
You know what I found out what Gojira means? It's supposed to be a mix of
gorilla and whale. Yeah.
Right? I learned something after I read
because gorilla
that.
is gorira and whale is like
Kujira or something like that.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. So now if we go to the restaurant and they try to serve us whale, I'll understand when they're like Kujira. I'll be like, oh no thanks.
Did we eat whale last time?
By accident.
Oh, you're right.
And I didn't like it that much, to be honest.
Did they slip it in by accident?
No. It came in when sometimes you order like a whole like chef's selection and they just bring a whole thing and there was a little and it was darker. Kind of.
It's exactly.
And it was like frozen-y though, like it hadn't even thawed perfectly and it was just like.
I had it once.
It was tough. It's not good.
Like a bacon.
It was okay. I've had it a few times in Japan. It's not the greatest thing ever.
Yeah. I'm not gonna waste it since it's sitting there, but I definitely wouldn't order.
You know what we saw at like a 7-Eleven one time there was whale jerky.
Oh.
Like, you know how there's beef jerky? There was just a fucking sack
I feel
of
like they
whale
just dry
jerky.
it out and that would be
wow,
it. Like,
that's
it'd be
wild.
so tough.
Never thought I would see that in my life, but Japan's
There
got
you
it.
I like the squid jerky. That's my
Yeah.
favorite.
Big squid jerky.
They have it
Yeah,
everywhere,
so
everywhere,
good.
everywhere. That's not my favorite. A lot of squid jerky.
Squid jerky is the best jerky.
Not my
Sit
favorite.
there with like a beer and some jerky.
You just wait to see how much 7-Eleven fried chicken Coca-Cola breakfast I have.
Yeah.
Corn
Did you say
Combi-
Coca-Cola? The fried
Combini.
chicken's one, but like with the
Oh, with the
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. Because they have the mini bottles, and because you wake up when you're in Japan, you're so jet lagged. It's a 12 or 13 hour time difference, so you're just like, you wake up and I'm starving for dinner. So we'll just go to the convenience store, and they have the best spicy fried
They sell
chicken.
coffee
Let's
there,
go.
too.
I have
Yeah, I don't drink coffee.
the
Oh, that's
coffee in a bottle,
Yeah.
the Boss coffee
Yeah,
with the Fami Chiki. That's the breakfast.
I
Or
think-
a Red Bull.
I think I'm gonna keep it classic. I'll go for the salmon
Or
onigiri.
onigiri.
The salmon onigiri and
I'm
maybe,
a tuna man myself.
Yeah, or whatever, the mentaiko. There'll be plenty of chances for different flavors.
Okay, scrolling down here. Ever consider doing a collaboration with skateboard brands? There's one particular skateboard brand I would consider. I think I don't know what this status is on there. You guys should try to guess what it is. But to me, it's a very obvious collaboration.
Or you're thinking about Dime or something because they're local?
No. It's a different one.
Oh, I don't know.
Because it has
we,
ladies
We
involved.
have made skateboards before. Do we have any in stock still?
There's like 2 left.
There's a
We
few
have.
left.
If you want a Naked and Famous skateboard, there's a couple left.
Yeah.
Talking about skateboards.
Yeah, 2
Yeah.
blue ones left.
We're down to the last few skateboards, and then that probably is going to be it, at least for a
Hey, you
long
got
time.
Nick from Shot.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, Nick.
Nick from Shot. You're going to be sending out some stuff to us soon. I'm just waiting on some news. And
Yeah, it's
then,
almost leather
I got a
jacket
big
season.
order.
Terry,
Real
Monkey,
big order.
Monkey says you're quiet. You should yell.
All right, I'm quiet. Well, I'm a little bit far away from the mic over here.
Just yell. Just say, ah!
I'll get in there though. I've got a little rant to go on later.
Oh, someone guessed it. Someone
bet-
guessed it.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, I want to talk about a release that's coming up. Here it is.
Oh, we got some nice things here.
Yeah, some very nice premium items. This is my personal favorite of the fall winter 25. I think I'm kind of between two, but this is definitely up there. Brandon, I think you should be the one to introduce this amazing jersey.
Yeah, so this is the Sea Island cotton denim, and what's really beautiful about this is the luxurious cotton and the story behind this. It's a cotton that was originally grown in Jamaica area in the West Indies, and then it eventually got knocked out. The short story is that it eventually got knocked out by pestilence and was started to be regrown.
Wait, give them the long story.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
what they come here for.
The
The long story. They brought this. Someone smuggled the seeds out of Jamaica or whatever, and then brought it over to the States.
It was eventually grown in America.
But
Go ahead.
then there's this bug. I think it's called like the weevil or something.
Yeah, there's boll weevil, which eats cotton.
And then it infested all of the American plants, and then it died out. And so this basically cotton never ended up coming to the United States market, and it could have been like a big deal. So back in the day, had things gone differently, this would have been like a huge mega hit in the United States around like the 20s, right?
Yeah, I think it was the 20s or 30s that it went extinct.
And so, okay, you
In
can continue.
2015, they found some seeds still in a seed vault, and they were able to reproduce the denim. They even did testing on it to prove that it was the same DNA, the same strain as the original. And I believe in 2017 they started to commercialize it, and basically now we have this amazingly extra long staple cotton again. There's a few different interesting brands that use it. It's often very high priced. This will not be a low price denim, but we have it still pretty aggressively priced. It'll be like under $300 US for a retail price for the jeans.
It's a really good price.
And it's very luxurious and soft and
Super
amazing and special cotton.
Very durable too, right?
That's it. Well, because it's extra long staple, it's durable per its softness. They've done comparisons against other extra long staple cottons like Suvan cotton from India and Giza cotton and Zimbabwe cotton, and they prove and they show how the staple of the fiber is longer. So it's really interesting. And yeah, we're quite for anyone who is a cotton nerd. This one is pretty exciting.
Yeah, I'm
Exciting and
super excited
luxurious.
about this one because this one is like kind of like what do you call it? Fantasy pick jean. It's like what if
That's a what if.
what if this hadn't happened? This would have been the fabric that would have been available.
That's right. So basically the mill took like a 1930s denim and they did a reproduction on it. They tried to match up the year that the fabric went extinct to the year that this exact fabric would have been made.
Yeah, so it's a really cool story, really high quality. What patch we have on this?
This is also a paper patch, like this unrippable paper that we have, and we did that on purpose because back in the day, in the 1930s, there was not leather patches, but the jeans would have had a paper patch.
And what selvage ID color? Can we show that off?
Yeah. Here you have a nice, simple ID. You have a slight white. Oh, it's hard to get on the camera. Oh, there we go. And it's really subtle and nice and clean, and that is the ID.
Yeah, so if you want this, like, I'd say luxury vintagey jean, this is the one, and that's kind of why I want it, because I love that. I love this combining of like luxury and high quality with the history side of it. So I think it's really, really nice. One of my top picks.
I agree.
So what's it called again, Brandon?
It's the Sea Island Cotton Selvage.
All right, so that's going to be coming out in this fall sometime, so you guys can look forward to that. Again, let's go back to the chat as we usually do before we get up to the 40 ounce.
Do it.
Oh yeah, we got a 40 ounce talk there.
Okay, so we have Matt with a good question. We do have an update on this last episode. I mentioned that we were in talks with Rose Anvil. We had another follow-up meeting with them. Everything is going smooth so far, and I packaged up all of the extra fabric that we had from the Elephant 13 Red Core and shipped it down to the bootmaker. So yeah, things are on track. I don't really have much of a timeline or details. That's more in Weston's court on that kind of thing, but I'm sure he's going to be releasing a video soon kind of talking more about that. And then he's also I think he's going to do, like he said, he was going to do an unboxing video or something for our jeans. Yeah. Because I sent him a few pairs of jeans and other stuff, so he could get into the raw denim lifestyle. Because the Venn diagram is mainly overlapping.
Yeah, but we're going to squish it.
We're going to close it.
Yeah,
that's it. Let's convert some boot guys who are wearing like $1,000 boots but $40 Wrangler jeans into the proper jeans.
It's worse than that, Brandon. I met a guy.
That's right. You told me. Amazing.
Yeah, he was wearing jogger.
Like
jeans
Zane robes
with his JKs, which is like Lord. It's like you couldn't be farther apart. It was very bizarre.
All right. So, well, a lot of the boot guys obviously know what's up, but let's bring some boot guys into proper denim.
There's also a lot of sneaker guys though who watch his channel.
Oh yeah.
And I've noticed a lot lately that sneaker heads are kind of getting into raw denim and getting into more high quality pants as well. Okay, what else do we got
over here? Stephen McDowell says, I'm late, but chinos anytime soon. I think we should have some straight chinos already right now on the website in 4 colors. So, yes, this is a relatively new fit that we introduced a couple of months ago, the straight chino. So it's like a relaxed, straight, baggy fit. We have them in 4 colors, so I think we have navy.
They're not baggy. They're just like a nice
Not baggy, but they're not tight, yeah. So they're nice, like middle of the ground, everyday chinos, and there's some nice photos of all of us wearing them. So I think we have navy, black, green, and beige. So they should be there live right now on the website.
Mike J asks, is it possible to produce a black fox fiber by beige weft and in Groovy Guy?
Yes, it's possible. Perhaps one day we will do it. We're always looking to do more and more. And we'll try to do like 1 a season, or maybe even 2 a season sometimes. So stay tuned.
Brad says Nick's boots will be in Phoenix this Saturday. Too bad I won't be in Phoenix this Saturday. I would love to pay them a visit.
It's St. Patrick's Day parade this Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go.
Dust off your green core jeans.
That's true.
It's gonna be raining here.
Oh no.
Yeah.
All right, Gary. What's your preferred fit to pair with engineer boots?
Strong guy or the true guy. I mean, I'm wearing the strong guy right now.
Are you wearing engineer boots currently?
I am.
Oh, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, he talks the talk.
There you go.
Actually,
Look at
this
this
boot
boot,
is
man.
going. There's a. I'll give you a little tidbit, but I made a video. It's
like-
kind of not a denim video. It's more denim adjacent, but it has to do with one of the products we sell on Tati and Yoko. And so I made a video about that. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, that was on.
And it's going to be releasing on Sunday or Saturday.
Yeah.
So check back here on, I think, Sunday morning. I try to do a fade review or a fun repair video or something fun for every Sunday morning, so that when you guys wake up on Sunday morning and you have nothing to do and you make your coffee and you turn on the TV on
or have
YouTube.
your Coca-Cola.
You know, your cereal. I like to make pancakes or waffles, that kind of thing,
Oh
on
my
Sunday.
gosh.
Yeah, or you know what I've been making lately? Like Dutch babies. You know what a Dutch baby is?
I saw an episode on Bob's Burgers about Dutch
Yes.
babies.
So I've been making Dutch babies lately. It's very easy. If you guys haven't made a Dutch baby before, here, since we're going off the
What is-
rails
what is
here,
it- what
Oh
is
my
a
God.
what
Dutch
is
baby?
a Dutch baby? Brandon's about to find out.
I think you showed me.
No, I haven't showed you. Dutch baby. I wonder if there's gonna be
Yes,
actual
you have showed me.
babies. Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a
Put that
Dutch.
on the screen.
This is a Dutch baby. It's very easy to make. Super easy. You
Just
just
like
mix.
a pancake.
You mix
with
the
a cup.
ingredients. You
It's a pancake bowl.
Yeah, you just mix up this like the sauce, the batter, and then you butter the bottom of your pan a little bit. Pour it in, throw it in the oven for like 20 minutes. Boom, you pull it out. You cannot screw it up. And then pour in some fruits. You can even make like a savory one if you want with
So
eggs
it's
and
just
stuff.
straight pancake batter?
Yeah, just straight It's not regular pancake batter. You just follow the recipe. It's a little more
okay.
runny.
I was going to say, like, it sounded like an overcooked pancake.
No. It's a special batter. But yeah,
That one looks nice, a thick one.
yeah. I mean, I've never made one thick like
Ooh,
this.
that looks cool.
giant
Maybe that has
Yorkshire
egg
pudding.
in it or something.
I like mine a little thinner, to be honest. But wow, look at this one with the
Whoa,
prosciutto and
that
the
looks like a
eggs.
pro.
Yeah. But anyways, that's what I'm doing on my Sundays usually. Making Dutch babies.
In a couple Sundays, we're gonna go clay shooting.
Oh yeah. Like
We're
2
gonna
Sundays.
go. We're gonna go blow up some clay pigeons.
Hey, Terry, you should come.
No,
It's
you
not
going-
too far from your house.
No, it's like getting closer to my neighborhood, eh?
Yeah,
I'm going to dust off the old,
the 870.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, we can. You can rent an over. We can rent an over under.
bit classier.
I'll probably do
Yeah.
that. I was wondering about that if I should bring the 590 or not.
We'll bring our normal shotguns, and then maybe we'll rent like one over under to play with too.
Yeah,
That's a good idea because we can share.
Yeah, my 870 still got his turkey camo wrapping on it and stuff like
Yeah, they don't care.
that.
They don't care. You can bring whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let's get back on track here. We got an update.
Oh, wow, the chat's
Yeah,
alive.
Stanny B says Skibbity Toilet collab that my 10-year-old boy would be very excited.
Oh my
What does that
God.
even mean?
It's just a stupid thing that.
But there's no brand
it's a
called
stupid meme.
Skibbity Toilet.
No, but it's funny anyway. What else is there? I don't. None of these other questions. Here, Scott Hoffman says he's new to the brand. Any plans for slim or skinny cuts coming back with or without stretch? We do already have. If you are looking for a skinnier fit, then you can rock the Super Guy, and it's quite slim, or skinny, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, check out the Super Guy fit, which all of our fabrics come in. So we have not taken them away. It's still popular for some people, even though wide fits are now getting and already are trendy. We still do the slimmer and the skinny cut for people who like that. Also, there's just some like small people who it just like fits their leg better.
Yeah.
So if you rock it.
Oh, also small update. Just I'm gonna toss this in there. We made the Broken Twill Strong Guys, so everyone could get a Strong Guy. Unfortunately, as per usual, we underestimated the demand a little bit, and a lot of them sold out. So good news, we're gonna be making more. We're gonna cut all the fabric we have left in the Broken Twill will be made into more Strong Guys and more smaller sizes as well. And so if you didn't get one, there are more on the way. Not right away, but they are coming down the pipe sometime.
Okay, excellent. That did really well. The broken twill is always a fun fabric to show off because it just looks really nice from a distance, and like it doesn't really have that same kind of like left or right hand twill. You can kind of see it immediately, like, oh, it looks a little
Something different.
Looks a little different. The sheen, like the reflectivity.
Okay, so up next, I promised some 40-ounce news, and I will deliver.
Ooh,
We got all of the 40 ounces
Oh my lordy!
back, and they have the patches sewn on.
Wait, I think you didn't say that like definitively enough.
Okay.
All of the 40-ounce jeans that we have made are ready.
Well, not 100%.
Except for the buttons.
The button.
So they're almost all ready. Only the button needs to be put on.
Which is easy.
Put in the bag.
I got some news about the button,
basically, the 40-ounce jeans are done, baby, done.
What's with the button?
I was talking to our main production guy, and he's like, he told me that it's going to be us making the buttons. So we got to bust out the drill press. And
Us?
the screw. Yeah,
No. Installing the buttons.
Installing
Yeah,
the buttons.
The buttons are made. They're made by a jeweler in
Yeah,
Miami for us.
We're not making the buttons. We're going to put them
install the
on.
buttons.
We're going to
Yeah.
install them.
Team Terry and Garrett are
Yeah,
going to be
we're going to hit that. Everyone's going to have like a little bit of
blood, sweat, and tears
hand.
in each pair of
Yeah,
40
yeah.
ounce.
They're not
But
easy
look
to
at
do.
that thick patch. We got the veg tan leather label in the back there embossed.
Yeah.
Those thick copper rivets.
Yeah.
Ooh wee.
so heavy.
After we sent the jeans out to our leather guy who installs all of the copper rivets and the leather patch for us, he told me how long it took. Would you like to guess how long it took per pair to prepare the sinew, strip the sinew, install leather patch, prepare all the points for rivets, and install all the rivets and the leather patch?
I'm going to say 3 hours per pair.
3 hours. Your price is right.
Yeah!
You showcase showdown.
Oh my God,
you didn't even get to guess because he got it.
It like an hour and a half.
He got it right away.
To me, that's how much I'd guess.
Now,
'cause sewing that patch takes a long time.
3 hours. 3 hours per jean. So holy shit.
In a regular working day, you
Now-
only do 2.5 jeans.
Now we didn't make that many pairs because it's insane. So obviously not everyone who wants one is going to be able to get a pair, which is sad, but it's just also the way it goes.
We might make more later.
And we do have fabric to make more. So that is one thing that's very important, is that we have enough fabric to do this whole lot again and maybe even a few more. However, because I know that people are going to want to get their hands on the denim, people are going to want to own a piece of this fabric, people are going to want to see how it fades, see how it feels, just own a piece of history in their hands, own a piece of the heaviest denim in the world. We have made these beastie keychains, which Solvent has just noted that I posted on my Instagram. I haven't posted a lot on my Instagram recently, but I'm Bsvark. If anyone wants to follow,
Can
at
you spell that
Bsvark,
out?
BSVARC. It's just my first initial and my last name on the Instagram. And here is the final version. Now there is a lot of branding on it, or whatever you could say, but on the back here you can see that it's clean, and it's just basically what we want to do is I wanted someone to be able to own a piece of the 40 ounce. So this is a belt loop. It's basically what we did is we ran out the belt loops extra, and then we put the exact same hand-done copper rivet that is on all of the jeans. We have a natural vegetable tan little patch here, and a made in Japan beastie brass, solid brass keyring with the Naked and Famous name here. Oh, let's see if I can get it.
You put it in the middle.
It's a big keyring.
Yeah, we got it. Ooh. And yeah, it's big, it's beastie, it's cool, it's gonna fade interestingly. So yeah, these bad boys will go on sale at the same time as the jeans. This way, if someone can't afford the jeans or can't get them, you'll still be able to own a piece of history and own some of this beastie denim.
Oh, Brenton Henry asked a good question. He says, what's the approximate fit for the 40 ounce? So it's made in the Weird Guy. I will say the leg opening is not super big on them, depending on what size you get. It will fit over an engineer boot, but I'm going to say that it depends on the boot. It depends on your shaft size.
What we will do is we will measure every single pair, and we will post uniquely before the jeans are put for sale. We will post every single measurement for every single jean individually. You will buy exactly that jean. So there'll be maybe if the two size 32s that we made or whatever are different, then we'll say 32A is this measurement, 32B is these measurements. So you'll know exactly what the measurements are on all of the pairs that we've made.
So if you have a boot like the Mr. Lou with a smaller shaft, I think it should be fine. Or what do you call it, John Lofgren. If you have a boot with a larger shaft, like the standard Wesco Boss, I think you're going to be out of luck. So, smaller boots, it's probably going to be fine. Big ones, not so much.
Oh, FR-IK says, how will that thick label feel on the back? Well, we like to say, Guaranteed uncomfortable or your money back.
It's gonna be great for long plane rides. You know what? I tried on a pair today to see what size I was gonna be, and I'm a 32, by the way. But I was talking to Terry. I was talking to you, I think.
We did joke about this.
I was joking.
We made a
I'm
lot of jokes about this.
And I said, maybe I should wear it to Japan as like a gag.
You would regret it so much.
No, you won't be happy.
Partially as a challenge.
Or do it. It's
partially for the video as like just because it would be hilarious, and then partially because I wanted to show it off to all the like mill people in Japan and be like, yo, check it out. And they'd be like, oh, it'd be crazy.
Yes.
So
everyone will think it's crazy because it is.
It is crazy. So I thought about it, and now I tried it on, and I was like,
we'll have to bring a keychain for the maker.
For the mill, yeah.
Yeah, just imagine there's like the flight attendant going to ask to stop bleeding down the aisle, and if you're wearing that.
If you get patted down.
Oh man, going through security is gonna be hilarious. They're gonna make me taste mom.
Yeah, it's a bad idea probably.
They're
gonna be like, what's inside that leather patch? They're gonna like scan you.
Honestly, every time I go through the airport with the 32 ounce, they pull me aside.
I wouldn't do it.
And they touch my junk.
I don't think you should do it. You could bring it to Japan. Gigi says do it.
They always are like, they scan me, and then there's like a big box right here. And they're like, there's something in your pants.
Let me tell you something. The customs security, the border security at the airport, or if you drive through, they have the power to do whatever they want. Like if you drive through,
they rip your
and
car
they want,
apart.
they can slice your headliner open, and then and they're like, oh, we didn't find any drugs. Sorry, here you go. You can go now. And like they don't have to pay for anything or anything like that. So man, I don't know. I wouldn't do it.
I don't think they're gonna.
But Mike J says, how hard would it be to phone in and out of the pocket? That's no problem. You can put a phone in and out of the pocket.
It's got big pockets actually.
They are 100% cotton. They are gonna beat up. They are gonna get softer as you wear them. Obviously they're pretty beastie. Now, why don't you stand it up? You want me to do it?
Well, hold on. I want to demo the phone first.
Yeah.
So here is a here's an iPhone.
Oh, it'll slide right in
There's
there.
a baby iPhone.
There's a lot of space in the back.
I got a big giant Samsung phone, and no problem.
There you go. That's much better.
That's a big boy phone.
This is a beast. Yeah.
Huge.
It is large and in charge.
Okay, you want to try standing it up?
Yeah.
This is a 32.
While he stands it up, Frick asks, how heavy can you go and still be comfy? Well, I'm going to tell you, like 40 ounce is probably
I think
too
20
far.
ounces.
We already said guaranteed uncomfortable or your money back.
Yeah.
No one's buying these for the comfort. If you want comfortable jeans, we have those too.
20 ounce. That's my recommendation. If you want comfortable but heavy, 20 ounce is a good.
Nothing more than 25, I think.
Your floor's uneven.
It's not my building.
Whoops.
I just vacuumed the other day. That was nice.
It's looking much cleaner.
Yeah, it looks good in here.
Yeah. Except those sesame seeds. We had some bagels.
Yeah, some local bagels.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to get a bagel.
Oh, well, I have one for you right here.
No, it's okay.
You can get sesame seeds all over the floor.
There we go, people.
There.
The spirit.
No
wires.
I
used to do this at trade shows with the 32 ounce, and people used to be like, and then you could see who was angry. Like there would always be some woman who would come and like try to kick it in the balls and like. I'm like, I've learned something about you today. But yeah, we used to just stand this out. Bayside and I used to just stand in the booth, just like this, and have the visible gene there, and people would come and make jokes. Maybe I would have juggling balls, the denim juggling balls. We put on a mean trade show. But yeah, all right.
There we go. We'll just leave it there.
Well, I gotta sit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Put the jeansy in the background. These ones are not St. Viator bagels, Samzo. They were Fairmount. However, I'm a St. Viator guy.
I'm a St. Viator guy too.
They're only one block away from each other.
It's basically the same, to be honest. But you know when the best bagels come from in Montreal? I'm gonna say it.
Don't say if you say Costco.
Costco.
Oh my God.
Costco. Best bagels.
What is wrong with this?
Oh, I don't agree.
Yeah,
and they stay good in your fridge.
Well, that's something else.
Disqualified.
These bagels, I like them fresh. I will have them fresh. But like the next day, they're like a rock hard. It's unedible.
People don't buy bagels for the shelf life.
I do. I want to eat my bagels for a week. I don't want to have to eat it all like 2 dozen bagels in one sitting.
24 hours. You got 24 hours.
24 hours to eat a dozen bagels? Come on.
You just don't buy a dozen bagels.
But I want that many. Anyways, okay.
Yeah. Tabernacle, Costco. My feeling exactly.
Yeah. Okay. What time is it? Okay. We got one more thing to show off, and then we're going to go to snack time. So if you guys have a question, burning last minute question.
Well, some people are asking questions, but if you have to keep going,
Well, we
keep
can
going.
scroll up. Chris, or sorry, not Chris.
I have to leave soon too.
Terry, you're the DJ here.
All right.
Find the question, scroll.
All right, let's go up there. There's just definitely a lot of contention.
The workforce is arrival, Jay Jones says. That's still a little bit of ways away because we got short shipped on the fabric and they have to ship us a second shipment. So we're waiting. It's so beautiful, the fabric. But, and I know that people are excited. It was actually our best selling style of the season.
This is the faded one.
And there's a faded one.
Boom! Look
It's
at that.
really, really, really nice. Anyway, it's a coming, I promise. Luckily, it is a lighter weight denim, and here it's still like freezing and snowy and shit outside. So
you wouldn't even want to wear it right now.
obviously, I know that in California it's probably beautiful, or depending on where you are. But yeah, it's coming soon.
Yeah, just a quick question. The 40 ounce are just for winter. We have Peco ink in the tropics is melting in you said even lightweight jeans.
I used to wear the 32 ounce in Hong Kong, which is subtropical climate. Yeah. But I would argue the 40 ounce are not for any weather. So there you go.
But yeah, and there is a very big denim scene down in Southeast Asia, Indonesia, Thailand. Like those guys there,
they don't give a shit. They're ready to wear 20 ounce denim right away.
Yeah,
and they'll do it, and it's like it's a state of mind
it
mostly.
Is.
But stay in the shade and drink plenty of water. You will be fine.
Lots of cold beers from 7-Eleven. That's how you do it.
I think you went too high up now.
Oh, yeah. There's people asking if we're going to do some videos installing the buttons. That might be fun. I think we're going to do as much as we can to film everything. Because we do have... Oh, I'm going to ask a question there. We have a nice little video that we did on the 40 ounce.
Yeah.
Are we going to drop that with the release or what?
We're going to drop it before the release. Yeah. We made a whole nice documentary about the jeans being made, why we made them, and just like a little bit of the process. So we will launch that soon. But the jeans and that video will come out this month.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
When will Costco get Naked and Famous jeans in stock?
Just wait for our Kirkland collabo. That was actually one of Bezad's dreams. He wanted Kirkland jeans.
He always liked it.
It's so stupid.
I've had other friends.
It's a very bad idea.
Who sold stuff to Costco, and they drive a really hard bargain. You have to deliver.
They do.
Anyway.
Yeah,
that's
do.
okay.
Yeah, you pay the price getting into Costco. It's not a easy thing, but I do love Costco.
Yeah, you do Costco.
Terry and I are real Costco lovers.
Yeah, we are members. Oh, here's a nice denim question here from Raymond Regas. Do your black jeans smell like sulfur?
No.
I mean, generally not, but when you go to Terry, you've never been to the mill.
Not yet.
In April, when we go to the mill, you will smell some sulfur. There's sulfur in the dye, and that's why sometimes when we get a fresh delivery of denim and we just crack open a bag, you're gonna smell it. In the future, if you do it, you'll be like, oh, I know that smell now, and it's just like that sulfur, dye.
Some people are like repelled by it, but I don't mind it.
No, when we go to the rope dyeing factory, you will see it and you will smell it.
Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Type 2 only available in MIJ. Wow.
Makes you sad. Well, just hold your tongue.
Yeah, hold your tongue on that one. Yeah.
Hold your horses.
Because I got news for you, buddy. Yeah, the Thai Pronto Denim Boys 35 degrees Celsius are built different.
They are.
Yeah, I think the hottest I've ever worn, the 32 ounce, was probably 36, 37. When you step outside, you can just feel the sweat running down your legs in the jeans. And you're like, oh no, it's not good.
Yeah, and then Sullivan says, when we're away there, it's just going to be Vinny and Vincent running the show over here at Tap and Yoko.
Well, we got a little bit more than that. Yeah. It's not going to be just them. We got Max.
Yeah, we'll have Max.
We have Chris.
Yeah, Chris and everyone
Justin.
there.
Yeah,
Tristan.
they're all big boys. They'll be able to survive for 5 days without us. I think.
Take over the social media.
I hope.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, we'll also be available for questions if they email you.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I got one last question over here from MC Dizzle. With spring starting, are there any planned big winter sales coming to Tat and Yoko?
Sorry, which season?
With spring
sales, there will be an Easter sale.
Yeah, rabbit time.
So if you always want to know about our sales and you want to be the first one to know, sign up for our newsletter, which you can do on Tat and Yoko, or you can do it on Naked and Famous website, either of them. And Unbranded has one too. And so you can sign up for those, and you will be the first person to know, the first one to know when all the sales go on, what all the details will be, etc.
And tune back here, because we usually Usually we start the sale a little bit early, and we always let you guys know the inside track. So really, I mean, subscribe to the newsletter, follow the Instagram, subscribe to the YouTube. But like, if you really want the like inside track, this is the place to be. But you kind of have to like tune in every week, which a lot of you guys do. But if you're kind of tuning in for the first time and you do want to know about the best deals and the latest news, this is the place, because we spill all the beans here.
Everything's come here.
Speaking of which, I got a big can of beans.
Oh, you ready to spill it?
I need to spill.
He's gonna spill it.
Okay, so
this is such a big deal for him.
this is a real big deal. This is a real big deal because I had this idea 5 years ago in 2019. And then we were like, yeah, okay, it's great. We're going to do it. And so we made 2 samples, and they turned out great. And I thought, okay, awesome. This is going to be super cool. Brandon was on board. Bagel was on board. Everyone was on board. You guys were on board. But then, as you guys know, in 2020, some bad stuff happened. And things got delayed. Things got closed. Things didn't turn out.
We just got kind of busy with a million other projects.
With a million other things, and this kind of fell through the cracks. But I never forgot about it, because I just know it's so cool, and you guys really want it to happen. So finally, we have a little bit of time. I decided to resurrect the project, and so here it is.
Wow. It's pretty wild.
We have the banner jacket back, and if you guys watch This Week at Tatanoko, I already teased this for literally 1 second. I put a 1 second clip of me wearing this jacket in there for the eagle-eyed viewers. And you'll notice, if you're a super eagle-eyed viewer, that this is not the same sample that we made before. So before, we actually made a trucker-style jacket sample in the Tragic Blonde, this one, and the MIJ version. But we've decided that for this edition of this jacket, we're going to make it extra special, and we're going to do it in the heritage jacket pattern. So yeah, we got the knife pleats here, the 2 pockets, the side adjusters. We're actually going to change these side adjusters to be denim colored to match the waistband. And if you're very eagle-eyed, you'll notice that we actually forgot to put a little button on here, so it's missing a buttonhole. That will be changed. So don't worry about that. I did the placement on this pattern, so I took the pattern out, and I thought, okay, it would be cool to have, a face on the sleeve, and then have this little speech bubble on the other arm, to have a face on on this side on the jacket, so you can see the eyes and the mouth, and then another speech bubble here. And if you look closely, you'll notice what I put here on the pocket.
It's a titty.
Yeah, so that's there. And then, of course, we have the big face on the back, which is the most important part. If you wear this, I guarantee you walk down the street, every single person on that street is going to look at you, because this is one big, fancy jacket. It is quite stiff, I will say. It's not the most supple jacket, but hey, this is a real statement piece for the collectors, for the hardcore guys.
Not designed to be a daily driver.
Not a daily driver, but you go to a party, a concert, or whatever. You really want to turn some heads. You want to break some necks, I would say. This is a jacket that is going to do this. So we're actually, we're going to start production on these very soon. We're going to be making them right upstairs, literally above my head. And right there. And so these should be ready in the next couple of months. So get ready for these banner jackets, and you guys are going to ask, of course, are you going to make it in the MIJ version? Maybe someday, but for now we're just going to be doing these. And of course, it's going to be limited, so not a whole lot, but for those people out there who do want to get it, there probably will be one for you. So
will it fade?
If you really wear it a lot, which I don't know if I recommend anyone really wear it a lot, but like, let's just say somebody loved this jacket, they wear it every single day, and you want to be that guy, everyone's going to remember you for the jacket. It eventually will probably start cracking, and then once it starts cracking, it'll expose the indigo rope dyed denim underneath, and then that will fade. So yes, it will fade, but before that, this will probably start to crack and chip away on this. But I think most people are probably not going to get there. This is more of a once in a while special party jacket type.
My question is this waterproof?
I think somewhat.
Yeah,
I mean, the seams are not waterproof.
Yeah, I mean that seems, but the actual
But if I had to choose like normal denim jacket versus this in the rain, I'd go for this one for sure. You're definitely gonna have some water resistance, for sure.
Yeah.
Because it is kind of like a rubbery coating on here.
Oh yeah, and by the way, writes W5 from the UK. Yes, our clocks did change. We sprung forward of daylight savings time. So
Yeah, we have this dumb thing that we do every year. Well, twice a year.
The
Fall back and spring forward, and it annoys me. I feel like it annoys everybody every single time, and everyone complains about it, and we all talk about like, yeah, we're gonna change this, and there's always like rumors like, yeah, they're gonna finally get rid of it, and they never do, and every year we got to deal with this dumb thing. Why can't like in the wintertime it gets dark at like 3 o'clock. It's ridiculous.
yeah,
So for like 3 or 4 months, you're just going home in the dark every single day. Anyways.
that's
Back to
ridiculous.
positive denim
Is it
stuff.
is it soda time?
I think it's time for the sody pops.
All right.
Also, tonight is Purim, so happy Purim to anyone who cares.
Wait, is that when we make the hats?
Yeah, you get to
Hog it-
enjoy
hog-
some hamantashen.
Hamantashen, yeah.
And it's kind of like a Jewish Halloween, so you get to dress up.
What are you dressing up as?
Nothing, but my kid is.
What is he gonna be?
I think he said he's gonna dress up as Eminem.
That's great. That's great.
Like the Slim Shady.
Yeah,
Real Slim Shady.
yeah. He goes, Daddy. He just called me and said, "Where are my baggy jeans? I want to be Eminem." Yeah. Thanks, Marty F.
That's great. I should go home and make some hamantashen then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
All right, let's crack open.
crack
some
it
soda.
open.
All right, do it.
Yeah,
I
let's
know
get...
Brandon's not looking forward to this. I'm just going to remove the tag that says
Danger.
February
Oh, no.
2025.
Oh, that's not too long ago.
No. The thing is, like, this is a. Let me just introduce. I want to get a real shot of the label here. This is artisanal small batch spruce beer, or
it's
bière
cloudy.
d'Épinette. It's not just a carbonated sweet drink. It's actually made with yeast and sugar. So the old-fashioned way, which means probably it's a little bit more vulnerable to.
So it might be extremely carbonated or not very
Yeah,
carbonated.
Oh, I hope
it might have been gone off.
Oh yeah, if it's flat, it's gonna be even worse.
I don't think it's going
Is
to
it
be
cold
flat.
at least?
It is quite cold.
Okay, that's
It is
good.
quite cold. We have an old time. It might be this one might be a gusher.
Oh, so let's like back up here.
Yeah.
Don't get it on my keyboard.
All right, here we go.
What?
Oh God!
You knew it. You called it. You fool. You tremendous
Well,
fool.
it's just like water.
What?
It's okay.
But you knew it. Oh my
I
god.
didn't think it'll be that
Oh
bad.
my god.
Would you like some spruce beer?
Yeah, I'll try. I'll try some. You punk.
It's like
What
champagne.
a punk. Now his office is gonna smell like the spruce caboose forever.
Oh my God!
Oh my
No worries.
god.
Oh, the scent is quite interesting.
Oh.
You know what it reminds me of is like IKEA drinks. You know when you go to IKEA and they have these weird drinks?
Oh my God!
It smells like Sex Panther. Oh
It works
my god.
60%.
It's a little bit.
Time.
It's a little bit. You know, I was a bit of a home brewer
Every-
myself, so this is definitely a bit over fermented. Also, these things are supposed
Yeah.
to like. This was like
Right on the denim floor, by the way. You are
these
correct.
caps are supposed to stay in the bottle. It blasted
Yeah,
off.
yeah,
Who knows
yeah.
where it's gone? It's like it's in low Earth orbit.
it's it's up
All
there
right.
somewhere.
Come by.
Cheers. Cheers.
Oh, it's not bad. It's sweet.
Still drinkable.
No vinegar taste.
Yeah. It hasn't gone off, but it is extremely
You know a drink is good when it's like, oh, this is edible.
quite
I can drink
quite
this.
palatable.
It's not bad. Honestly, it tastes like one of those IKEA drinks where it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they
Like
have weird
Lincolnberry.
drinks.
This is actually a very, very famous Quebec style soda. It's basically like spruce tree soda. You either love it or you hate it.
I like it.
It's
I
not
like
as
it.
bad as I thought it would be. It needs a lot of ice and some rum
Yeah.
It was colder like an hour
or
ago.
vodka.
It's definitely quite cloudy, but not opaque.
It needs a lot of ice and some little bit more carbonation and something else.
More
I think
carbon.
it had enough carbonation.
No, I want it to be like real bubbleized.
Maybe all the carbonation left
Yeah,
the
well,
bottle.
I know where
yeah.
most of it went.
Yeah.
On the floor and some on the ceiling.
Some on your shoe. What is that?
Oh, it'll add just a bit of patina
Yeah,
to
yeah.
these guys here.
Mhm.
Anyway, I'm gonna go wash my hands.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
So, Brandon, how would you rate this beverage?
I don't know, 3
out of 10?
Yeah, 10.
I think I'd go for maybe 4.
I had a
Maybe 4.
Four.
Maybe 4. It's not as bad as I thought. I've had cucumber soda. That was worse.
Sounds kind of
Yeah,
interesting.
Dr. Scholl's makes. Not Dr. Scholl's, idiot. That's the fucking shoe stuff. What's his name? Not Dr. Pepper
Dr.
either.
Scholl's soda.
Yeah, no.
It tastes like feet.
Dr. Brown.
Dr. Brown. I love Mr.
Dr. Brown. They make it's called Celeray soda.
I like Mr. Brown coffee.
Right.
Mr. Brown. I would say though this is better than there used to be some. I tried it once, I think on the stream, called Better Soda. If you go way back, it was horrible. But this is not bad. Would I purchase it? Would I pay money for this? Probably not. So now you know. Yeah. All right. Should I wait for Terry to come back before I sign off here?
Terry dear.
All right. We're gonna sign off here. But before we do, I'm gonna remind everyone, hit the like button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It does a big help, and I really appreciate it. And I also appreciate you guys sticking around till the very end. It's a real pleasure for me, Terry, and Brandon to do this with you guys, and we wouldn't be doing it without you guys. So thanks for tuning in. Well, of course, we're going to see you guys next Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, right here again. And until then, have a great week, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.